Hey family, how's everybody doing? I'm feeling like better than before yesterday. So, just an update on my health. I wanted to let you guys know that I have gone back to work. Um, Hold it for a second. Let me see. Just trying to set this up so I can talk to you guys. There we go. So I have gone back to work, right? And the only thing that I am experiencing is chest congestion. I'm very congested. But that's the only, and I'm kind of tired too a lot. So I think that's due to dehydration. My appetite, I haven't gotten my appetite back yet. So I have to like kind of make myself munch on something throughout the day. But I'm working on trying to stay hydrated though, because that's the most, other than the congestion in my chest, my hydration level has been very low. Always have a dry mouth. But as far as my overall health, I think I'm doing pretty good. So my daughter is at work, and I think she told me that she's going to spend the night at a friend's house. So I got the whole house to myself. So this is what's been going on with me. Of course, you know, I was sick. I just went over that. Feeling better. All right. I've been sitting here watching the Chrisean Rock family saga. Her with her sisters and her family, and they all fighting each other, telling their experiences growing up in the family. All the madness going on with that family, right? And I come from a large family too. I have a lot of sisters, just like Chrisean does. I have a lot of brothers. My parents had like 21 children. I'm the youngest. So watching this family saga that they're going through, it kind of hit home with me a little bit, you know. Now, I will say that there was no abuse in my family. No type of abuse at all in my family. Nothing sexual, nothing. My family wasn't perfect, right? But we didn't have no incest going on like Chrisean's family. We didn't have any incest. We didn't play house. Freaky deaky house. We didn't like, we were sort of like, I would say normal, you know. My mom wasn't a drug addict. My father wasn't a drug addict. Neither of my parents was an alcoholic. I grew up in a 2-parent home. So being as though I'm the youngest, a lot of my siblings, my older siblings, I did not grow up around. Okay, so they don't really know me that well, because when they went off to college, I wasn't even born yet, you know. So although I say I do have a relationship with them somewhat, but we're not as close, right? Because they was much older than me. And then I think China is the eldest sister of Krishan. And I watch her because she's kind of upset that nobody in her family wants to deal with her. And I've experienced that. Actually, I'm a loner because people in my family, well, my parents' kids do not associate with me. And I don't associate with them either. And I'm good with that. You know, it's been like that forever. I don't think they're good people. I am a truth teller, and I believe China is a truth teller. When you're a person who tells the truth, you're not going to have many friends. A lot of people are not going to like you. That's my message to China. If you're a person that tells the truth, a lot of people will not like you. You will not have any friends. Okay? I am a truth teller. I don't have any friends. I don't have any family members. Okay? It's just me. The last family member I had was my father. Me and him were close. And my other siblings hated the fact that me and my father was close. And they could have been close to him if they wanted to be. We all grew up in the same house, you know. I was my daddy baby, and my daddy was my baby, okay? And my siblings hate me because of that. They hate me because they can't talk to me any kind of way they want to. They can't tell me what to do. A lot of them cannot beat me physically. Mentally, I'm strong. They can't do nothing with me. But I'm the youngest, but I tell you, I'll tear that tail up. They know it, you know. So if I do something they don't like, they don't have the heart or the bravery to say something to me. Okay? Which I'm going to do something you don't like. I'm going to say something you don't like. Because I'm not going to bite my tongue for nobody. I've always been like that. And China, I see that in you. So my advice to China, first of all, I think that whole family is that whole family is dysfunctional. They're crazy, okay? And my family is crazy. All my siblings are crazy and messed up in the head too. But you guys are just at a different level from my family. Like we don't mess with each other sexually and all that kind of stuff. And we don't get online and tell each other's business and stuff like that. If I felt as though I was violated or one of my siblings violated my child, I would have took it to the cops. I wouldn't have gone online and talked about it. I would have took it to the cops, okay? So my advice to China is take care of yourself. Take care of your kids. You know, because I'm told that you went to jail for 10 years, and that's when your son was molested and all this kind of stuff. Don't blame anybody around you for anything. You know, you are the cause of... Let's hold yourself accountable. That's what I'm trying to say, Miss China. You have to hold yourself accountable for what has happened to your children when you were in jail. Okay? Don't look to people to take care of you. Don't look to people to give you handouts. Be self-sufficient. I'm told that you work at McDonald's. One of your little sisters was trying to downgrade you because you work at McDonald's. I see nothing wrong with working at McDonald's. I personally don't want to, but if I had to, I would. If it paid the bills for me, I would. And I would do it with pride, okay? I used to, years ago, I used to sweep the floor at Marshall's, if you're familiar with that store. I used to go in there, clean the bathrooms, sweep the floors, wipe the windows, change the toilet paper, and I did it every day. And I had smile on my face, and I wore the cutest clothes I could wear, and I was looking sexy in there sweeping them damn floors. Really. So if I had to work at McDonald's, I'd be the sexiest McDonald's worker there. Auntie would be in there looking good. Okay. So China, what is it with McDonald's that you feel bad about? And your sister who trying to put you down for working at McDonald's, my question to her is, where does she work? And does she even have a job? I respect anybody that work at McDonald's. It's a job. You could be out here doing some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to mess with people's kids, robbing a bank or whatever. You're working at McDonald's. I don't eat at McDonald's. Excuse me, I got a lifesaver in my mouth, but somebody got to work at McDonald's, right? What type of world are we living in when people are putting you down for having a job? From my understanding, that darn family, nobody in that family is rich. All of y'all come from nothing. So how are you going to put one sister down for working at McDonald's and all of y'all po as shit? I don't get that. But like I said, y'all whole family is crazy. All right. And my whole family is crazy. You know? So I fully get that. I get it. The difference in me and you, China, is I don't give a F-U-C-K what my brothers and sisters think about me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if I never ever see them again. And to be honest with you, I rarely ever see them any damn way. I never see them. We all live like within moments away from each other, like half hour, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, an hour. You know, they're all around. Sometimes I see them in passing, and it's just like not seeing nobody. I have no feelings about it here or there. I think it's all due to the way I grew up, right? Because as the youngest child, you know, my bigger sisters or brothers would try to tell me what to do, and they couldn't. You know what I'm saying? They could, if they didn't speak to me in a respectful manner, I tell them where they can go. You know what I'm saying? I've always have never been the type of person that would let someone take advantage of me or talk to me in any kind of way. I came out the womb like that. So being as though I was the baby, I guess since they were much older, that they thought they could, you know, tell me what to do. And I always remember letting them know that, you know, telling them where they could go. All right. And if they had a problem with it, you know, when my dad got home from work, I would tell him, well, this sister said this to me and that brother did this to me. You know what I'm saying? I had no problem with telling anything because like I said, my dad was my baby and I was his baby. Now, me and my mom didn't have a very good relationship. I think she suffered some type of mental illness. I'm not sure because I'm not a doctor, but things wasn't right with her mentally. But like I said, she didn't abuse nobody. But I'm just saying, I don't like the way she treated different family members differently. I know we're all different and you can't treat us all the same, but I just don't like the way she did shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time, living with my mom and my parents, I came from a two-parent household. I would live in the same house with her and we didn't have a relationship. She didn't speak to me. We could walk past each other in the house. Nothing said. Every time I would come home from school, she would go into a room and like close her door and lock it. If I had a phone call, she would slam the phone down and not give it to me. Just mental shit, you know? It's like a big mental fight in the house every day with her. Like, and I had to toughen up because my dad was out working and then I'm home with my fucking psycho ass mom doing dumb shit. And, you know, when my dad would come home, I would go run to him, you know. And I guess at one time I didn't know how to express it to him that she's crazy, but as I got older, I would tell him things about her, and he would just say it's gonna be all right, baby, stuff like that. I don't until when I got big enough, I cussed her out one day. And she told him when he got home, and he gave me a big long talking to let me know that's not acceptable, stuff like that. But it's a lot of shit. Even when I was a kid, my sisters and brothers didn't speak to me, didn't say anything to me. They would go out in the street and talk about me to other people and stuff. They just always had a jealousy in their heart for me. And I never understood why. But, I just don't give a fuck. So that's what I'm trying to say is, why do you give a fuck if they like you or dislike you or whatever? Why would you even want your baby sister China to help you get a book signed or published or whatever? That's not her responsibility. Take care of yourself. You've been doing it this long. Why do you need somebody else to help you with this and that? You know what I'm saying? I like to say this to the world though. If you have siblings and one become rich, they are not inclined to take care of your ass. Why would they be? Where is that written at? The audacity of China, Miss China, to demand that Chrisean take care of her just because Chrisean got a little bit of money. Are you crazy? Well, yeah, you are crazy, but I don't understand that line of thinking. I really don't. You're 40, whatever, 40 something. Girl, I would feel embarrassed to ask my baby sister to take care of me. What is wrong with you? I don't understand that line of thinking. I really, really, really don't. But as I said, the whole family is crazy. And look at this. Would you stop it, Ghana? The whole family is crazy. And that's why I can relate, because I come from a whole bunch of crazy ass people in this family. I swear to you, if I see a brother or sister on the street, I'll walk right past them and act like I never seen them. Really. And they do the same with me. And I am so, so happy with that. Happy with that. And this is how fucked up in the head my family is. Sorry guys, this damn cat is messing with me. Ghana, Miss Princess Ghana. Stop it. So, what was I about to tell you? I was about to tell y'all something. Oh, God. I was going to give you an example of how crazy my family is. Oh, okay. I have two of my sisters, well, three sisters above me. I don't know what their ages are, but they went to school together. Three of my older sisters. Stair step. But I don't know what. All I know is they went to school together. I don't know what their ages are or what grades they were in, but they all went to the same school at the same time. Okay? So, let's see. Not the older one, but the middle one. She used to live down the street from my parents. She bought a trailer down the street from my parents' house. So I used to walk down, because I still lived at my parents' house. I used to walk down the street to go to her house every day. And I would go to, when she take her kids to little basketball games and football games and stuff, I used to ride with her. And I used to hang out with her kids because I was closer in age to her kids than I was to her. So I used to come down and I was good at braiding hair too. So I would braid her daughter's hair and stuff like that. I would go to their little games and stuff with her whole family, my sister and her whole family, all her kids and stuff. And I used to just spend a lot of time with my sister, right? So one day I came down to my sister's house, and she told me that the sister that's older than her, that she went to school with, called her up and asked her, why are you spending a lot of time with me? So what? I don't know if I explained it well. My bigger sister called my next bigger sister to ask her why is she always spending time with me. And I thought to myself, what the HELLLLLL? You're jealous because one sister is hanging around with the other sister? How effing crazy can that be? I never heard no such dysfunction in my life. You're mad at one sister because she hanging around with the baby sister. How effing dumb is that? How dumb is that? I would never, ever, ever, ever think to be mad at one sister for hanging around with my other sister. How crazy is that? That's how mentally challenged my family is. That is how mentally challenged they are. I would never give a F-U-C-K if one sister is hanging out with the next. I don't care. Who cares? Really? I was taken aback when my sister told me that our other sister called her and was mad because she was spending a lot of time with me. And the three of us have the same parents. I just don't get it. We all grew up in the same house. What the hell? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm surprised that she even told me that, though, because I would think she would have hid that from me, because she is closer to my other sister because they went to school together. Okay? So I'm surprised she would even tell me that my sister said that. And I carried that around for a long time. I just said, this BITCH is crazy. Crazy. You know? But that's just an example of the kind of family I come from. They crazy is double H-E-L. Am I spelling right? H-E-double-L-L-L-L. They're crazy. I mean, I could tell you, I could go on and on and on about the dumb, silly shit. I got one sister. Let's see. She's older than, I'm the youngest. I think then I got a brother. It's me, then I got one brother, and then I got a sister above him. But she's the next to the youngest, but she's older than me. You know, a few years older than me. She don't speak to me. Hasn't spoken to me. I can't even remember. I think I was a child last time she spoke to me. I was probably about 15. Anyway, and it's weird because everybody think me and her look like twins, right? So if I'm out in the street, somebody will think I'm her. And then if somebody in the street see her, they'll think that she's me because they think we look exactly alike. And so I get a lot of rumors that come back to me saying, oh, I thought I saw you the other day, but it was this sister. And when I told her, I thought, when I called her by your name, she frowned up her face and said that she hates you. And I'm like, really? Now, I used to like come back with some hardcore shit out my mouth, but then I thought about it. I was like, I would have to look like a purity fool to go to somebody who don't even really, I would have to be a purity fool to be out in the street telling strangers that I hate my sister or my brother. I'm not going to I think that makes you look bad. Really. What type of person are you that you hate your brother or your sister and then you put it out in the world for them to know? That's just crazy. If I got a problem with you, I'll come to you and tell you. Really. I don't have to go tell people out in the street that I don't like you. You already know I don't like you. So I don't have, what? I don't know what the meaning of it is. Why would you do that? Go tell a person out in the street that you don't like me. I don't know what your purpose is or what you're trying to accomplish by putting it out in the universe that you don't like me. Number one, I don't give a fuck. Number two, you can't beat my ass. Number three, you're not going to try to beat my ass. You don't pay my bills. So I don't know what you hope to prove by telling people you don't like me. Please, When have I ever cared if anybody liked me? When? Only person I ever cared about in this world was my father, and he's gone. So y'all little fucking minions, y'all do not touch me. You know, y'all do not even like come on radar in my home. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit around thinking about y'all. I get people telling me I look like my sisters every day when I'm out and about. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, everybody says that. You know, that's what I say. I was like, oh, really? Everybody says that. And that's all I say. I don't go in, I don't be doing like this. Ew, no, I don't. Oh, I hate her. I don't. How ignorant and stupid do you look to be doing shit like that? That's all I got to say. It looks stupid and ignorant. And what the person is probably thinking is, damn, something's wrong with you. You know? Because most people love their sisters and brothers, even if they had differences. And if they're out in the street and somebody think they look like them, they're like, oh, really? You think so? You know, it's not that serious. I'm not that bothered. You know what I'm saying? I'm satisfied with who I am. And I think I've made a lot of good decisions in life, you know? So, excuse me, somebody liking me or disliking me, I don't give a fuck. Really, I truly don't. I know a lot of people say that, right? And they just say it as like to protect themselves or whatnot. But when I say I don't give a fuck, I really don't give a fuck if somebody like me or not. I truly don't. And that goes from brother to sister to daughter to anybody. I don't care if I even gave birth to you. If you decide that you don't like me, guess what? I don't like you either. It's not written that I have to. It's serious. I'm serious. Nobody's going to steal my joy. You hear me, China? Don't let nobody steal your joy. I still think all y'all fucking psycho, you know, because of how you was raised. You know, I think your mom is crap. I have to tell you that. Y'all mom is crap, and your parents, all y'all parents are crap to raise all of that, to let all that shit go on to their kids. That's just crazy. Really. That's just crazy. You know, and I would like to say that my father did his best. He raised all his kids, right? And but he had to work. So we was left at home with my dysfunctional mom. And she was dysfunctional. Very. But, you know, she did the best. I understand that she did the best that she could. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful that she didn't abort me. I'm thankful that I wasn't sexually molested or abused in any type of way like that. It was just, she made me strong mentally because I had to put up with her crazy psycho ass. You know what I'm saying? Doing dumb shit. So I had to be mentally strong. And that's why I guess I don't give a fuck if anybody like me or not. I just can't find a fuck to... I just can't find a fuck to give. I really cannot find a fuck to give. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all who got a problem with Charlotte. Shout out to y'all. But I'm telling you, I'm over here chilling. I really seriously don't give a fuck. And I'm looking gorgeous as I can. I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to get back into the gym this week coming. I didn't go this past week or the week before due to my illness. But I really cannot wait to get back out there. But back to The Rock, Krishan, whatever her name is. Y'all need to get some like counseling, some psychiatric help. And, you know, I've even considered getting some help too. Had somebody talk to, you know, because I did come up in a family that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That does a lot of dumb mental shit to mess with your psyche and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Walking around in the house, not speaking to you, hanging up the phone, throwing your shit away. Just, what is it called? It's aggression, but it's low key. I forgot what it's called. Just a lot of mental shit going on, and that was going on in my house. I don't think my father knew, because he was always out in the woods working, right? But I tried, when I was big enough to communicate with him, I did try to tell him different things. He used to take me to work with him. He worked in the woods. He chopped down trees and stuff. And he used to take me on the road with him as much as he could. Now that I look back on it, it's probably because he didn't want me around that crazy woman that he married. You know, because he used to always take me in the woods with him to chop down trees. I used to kind of help him, because I used to try to, when he chopped the wood in half, I would load it onto the truck, you know. That's why I'm strong as an ox today, because I worked in the woods with my dad. He took me to the store, grocery store with him, everywhere. I was always sitting on the side. He had like a Fred Sanford truck, and I used to always be sitting on the side of him while he tried. I love my daddy, y'all. Shit. Yeah. I love my dad. He was my superhero. He really was. I had so much fun with him. You know, I used to love the stories he used to sit around and tell me and stuff, you know. It was just amazing. And I don't think he made none of it up, because I used to hear people that knew my father, like his age, they used to tell me some shit that he used to do and everything. And I was just like so proud to hear the stories that my dad was so big and athletic and strong and stuff. I just love that, you know. But yeah. And another thing, I spend a lot of time alone. And I tell you what, I talk to myself. I do some painting. I rearrange my house. I keep changing my furniture. I got my cats here. Yes, I'm a cat mom. And you know, I'm out every day, out and about. I talk to people. You know, I've had my share of men. I keep picking the wrong ones. Keep picking. All right, you know what? You know what? An ex of mine called me the other day. I haven't heard from him in, what, a year? And, God, he talked about how he wants to get back, work on getting back with me. And I was like, really? Because it's like a call out of the blue, you know? And I just thought, wow, it's a shame, because when we were together, I was like, he had me. I'm telling y'all, I was in love with that boy from DC. I think I told y'all about him. He was a narcissist, though. Roger Hale, a narcissist. I was like, back then, before I even know what that was, man, he was fine. Oh my God. He was fine, slim, tall. He had hazel eyes. He was just red hair. He was so fine. You know, I would have gave anything back then for him to show me a little bit of love. He ain't show me shit but trauma. But now, a couple years later, he's gonna, you know, say he wants to get back with me. And I'm like, excuse me, y'all. I keep coughing up mucus and all that shit, which is good, because if I can get it all out, the better I feel, because I still feel kind of stopped up. But as far as, like, I would love to be with my ex, but you know what? I just don't see it really happening, because I don't think a narcissist can change. I don't think, and through the conversation that we had, I don't think he has changed even a little bit. I think he's still the same person he was that broke up with me a couple years ago. I think he's still the same person. He's still right there. So I don't think that that's going to happen, us getting together. I don't think he wants anybody. I don't think he wants anybody. I think he enjoys being alone. You know. But shout out to you, Roger Hale. You fine, though. I don't know what you look like now, but you was fine back then. His crazy ass was driving me up a damn wall. Oh, my God. I'd be on another date with another guy crying about Roger to the guy I'm on a date with. You can't make this shit up. He had me. I'm telling you, he had me. Really. People make the world go around. Oh, God. But China, this is what I want to tell you. Back to China. Girl, look. Do your thing at McDonald's. If McDonald's isn't for you, hey, get your behind on your phone. Fill out some applications and shit for other things. Change your hair. Excuse me, y'all. Change your hairstyle. Ugh, that cat hair on it. Put on a little business skirt, some heels, straight. Take that bun off top of your head and bring your hair down and go ahead out and put in some applications. Go to the library. Put in some applications. Get a secretarial job. You know, that's what I come from. That's my background, secretarial work. Get a or even a receptionist. Start as a receptionist anywhere. You don't have to be at McDonald's. Hell, girl, you like out there where the jobs are. I'm always looking in the help wanted in the DC area. I think you said you're in Virginia though. All in the DMV area, there's billions of jobs that pay a lot. And trust me, I be checking them out because if I find the right thing, I'm going to switch jobs too. So yeah, honey, sometimes we not where we want to be, but doesn't mean that we have to stay where we don't want to be. Pump yourself up, get yourself out there and put some applications in and do your thing, girl. Shoot. Get some psychiatric help too, because your ass is crazy. Shit. But I'm going to get me a Gatorade. I just drank this big thing of water. Now I'm going to follow off by getting some Gatorade. I just wanted to talk about that, y'all. And I also like to say again is that, again, I like to reiterate, I got hair in my fucking mouth. I know better dropping a piece of damn candy down here and then picking up, put in my mouth with these cats' hair all in the house. Anyway, people who are truthful, people who love to tell the truth, people who you can't play with, people who you have to respect, we get no love. We don't have no friends. You know what I'm saying? Truth tellers have no friends. I swear, we have no friends. And another thing I swear is I don't give a fuck. Serious though. Trust me when I tell you we don't give a fuck. I know I don't. You know, I don't know why China do. That leads me to believe she on some other type of time. But if you truly a boss and you don't need nobody, I'm not gonna say I don't need nobody, but I try to set my life up in a way that I don't have to need nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my suggestion to you is to love yourself more and get help if you need it. Oh God, I got these bathroom now. I tell you what, if it's not coming out my throat, my nose is coming out my butt. I'm having a hard time here, y'all. Really. But I'm glad to be feeling better, guys. And I'll go ahead and try to do some uploads now that I'm feeling better. I tell you, I feel really good. Other than the congestion. Yeah. Love you. Bye, y'all.